Right. Yeah. Right. $100,000 in my jeans, and they hating on me, and they call me DG, FIVE. Your girl
Baby,
on
can
me,
you help me?
more main on my jeans.
5-star podcast.
I do my thing in the street.
We
I do my thing in the street.
live.
I do my thing
Yo,
in the street.
yo.
I do my thing in the street.
What's up?
I do my thing in the street. And they call me
Baby,
DG,
can you help me?
FIVE. I do my thing in the street.
5-star podcast.
Stand on
And
couches
we
all the
are
day.
live.
Go yard, see my belt, 2
Baby,
pants,
can you help me?
Go yard. What's the AP?
5-star podcast.
Baby mother, you can
And
have
we are live.
all my covers.
Baby, can you help me? That's my shit. That's my shit. You are now rocking with the 5-star podcast. I'm your host, CEO Josh, presented by Wildest Dreams ENT, powered by Amazon Music, also sponsored by Vion. If you in the club, if you at home, get you a glass of that Vion. We are chilling on this nice evening. This is episode, I believe, 15. Episode 15. Shout outs to, I want to give a special PSA. Shout outs to Amazon. They made us the top rated featured podcast this week. That goes to show that we've actually been doing our thing. Shout outs to the subscribers. Shout outs to the viewers. If you like, commented, and did everything. We did it. We did it. We're a featured podcast. I sat down with Amazon and they got me going through a little bit of platforms or whatever like that. We got the budget coming. They cut the check. So if you're looking for marketing and advertising, make sure you hit up wildestdreamsent.net. Go to the packages site. By that packages site, we got all sorts of budgets from bronze to platinum, gold, whatever it is you need, we got it. Okay. Info at wildestdreamsent.net. We also live on Bigo, however you pronounce this. Oh, bust down. Shout outs to Kobe the jeweler. You always know I got the bust down on. We live on Bigo. I'm gonna be going live with some of the fans too. Today's topic is the Scam King episode. We want to start off with saying free Malone Lamb. Free Malone Lamb. Right here. I'll have the picture up. Free Malone Lamb, man. We're going to dive into that. And then our first topic I want to get into, and I was always touching on this, and I was on Bigo, and I was getting a lot of responses, was if you're in a committed relationship, right, then you see text messages from your spouse or whoever. Let's say they are flirtatious text messages. Jesus, this pain. Let's say they're flirtatious text messages. Is that cheating? Because here's again, and I can be guilty. I plead the fifth. You can always get in a lot of trouble. Like I get in a lot of trouble for like my phone. Like no matter what, where I'm at in life, I'm always in trouble for my damn phone. So typically, what the fellas got to help me out with is the defense tactics, because at the end of the day, I'm getting a lot of good rebuttals from the females. So most of the time, they're like, I come across and say, I don't really feel it's cheating because let's just say you do see flirty text messages, right? And let's just say nothing materializes though. Let's just say you're going back and forth with someone and it's maybe a date, but it's never no date night, or it's never nothing that materializes. In this day and age with social media right now, everybody can be anybody. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say if you're in a relationship for 5 to 10 years, let's just say you have one bad month or whatever like that. Is that worth throwing every single thing away? Like, is it? Because let's just say from the guy's perspective, he could just be like, yo, I never met up with the girl. I never seen the girl. I never been around the girl. And what if you have that absolutely total factual? Thank you. Shout outs to, what is that? Eileen. Thank you. You look amazing too. Leave a message. Make sure you follow me on Instagram 24 CEO Josh 24. I'm gonna have some of y'all chime in too on the joint on the chat. Leave it up. But I was just saying, what if you get caught and you say to your other, like, look, I ain't doing nothing. Like, I made a mistake. What if that person is a stay-home wife and she sees you every single day and know for a fact that you're not sleeping around, you're not fucking other people, going on dates, being sneaky, giving out, whatever. And it was just simply just through the phone, simply just text messages. What do you say? Do you honestly say, like, yo, it's cheating, because what if that person on the other line is a catfish? What if that person on the other line is like someone else? So now we just threw away a whole relationship for feeling that that's cheating. Talking about hometown is the best way to interact with facts. Okay. Now, I was getting some good responses. So I was getting some responses from like a lot of females. Shout outs to the girls that was responding, and they weren't going for it. They were like, no. It's the thought of it. If you give another person your intention, or if you're intentionally doing something like that, the females are not having it. If they go through your phone and see that there's any sort of flirtatious text messages, these females, the ones that I spoke to or chimed in, they're saying that's 100% cheating. No matter if you went on a date with them, no matter if you slept with them, no matter if you took them out, they're just classifying it as 1,000% cheating. Now, again, one of my peoples brought up a good ass scenario saying that, like, yo, what would happen, let's just say, if someone planned to kill you, but it didn't go through? Would you still look at that person as a friend? Or now that's a little drastic, but I understand the analogy. I mean, with your intention in your mind, definitely is for, it's messed up if you're in a relationship and you're giving someone else your attention span and, things like that. Girls take that into consideration as cheating, whether or not if you slept with them, whether or not if you never seen them, whether or not if you hugged them or went on a date, they take that classified as cheating. Shout outs to the production. I got the reverb on the mic or whatever like that. So we got our production up. But other than that, chime in. I just want to say I know 1,000% the girls are not going for it. You know what I'm saying? If they do see that there is any sort of flirtatious text messages and things like that, they are 1,000% not going for it. So, fellas, let me know. I mean, again, should you be sending text messages though that are flirty? No, you shouldn't. But sometimes in this age, again, and I'm not sure what episode that was. I think it was either the Dolph episode or the Diddy episode, but I touched on it. That turns back into things like social media. Like, if you are going to be in a relationship, how can it exist with social media? How can you lay your head at night knowing that at the end of the day, your partner may not give you that, type of commitment or information? To be honest, you never know what a person is going through. So you could be in a relationship with somebody and then you'll feel like, one day, some way, you got to make sure that this person is not running to the internet or to social media to feel validated, especially, females and women, because at the end of the day, girls are used to attention. But now it's like it's spread it so thin that, guys get attention too. And you can make the attention if you're just putting all that time in when you're actually doing the bad thing, like texting and doing things when you should be focusing on your relationship. So I'm not too sure. Let me know. Ladies on Bigo, chime in. Let me know. Is text messages that's come from your companion flirty? Is that considered cheating? So far, they're saying yes. But other than that, you now rocking out with the 5-Star Podcast brought to you by Amazon Music. We're going to get up for a commercial break. This episode is sponsored by Vion. If you in the club, if you at home, get you a glass and a bottle of that Vion, and we'll be back.
Never in your Wildest dreams.
Coming in. All right. We back. We back. CEO Josh, 5-star podcast, Wildest Dreams ENT, powered by Amazon Music. Topic of the day, Malone Lamb, 20-year-old from Singapore. First off, free Malone. Okay. 20-year-old from Singapore came out and did his thing. You know, what they were saying is alleged. Well, we know it's not alleged, but basically he fucked the city up. They saying the investigation started since around August to ending to around, I think, like last week or so. And basically, him and another guy was arrested. They had this thing to where, like, basically for Bitcoin, there were playing to be Google team, and they contacted the person who owned the wallet with all the Bitcoin in it. Now, this ain't the exact direct way it was, but you get the point of it. They contacted him, and then they basically came up with like a customer service saying that there's like a sort of breach. So for security reasons, we need you to revalidate your password and do this and that and such and such. And basically, long story short, Malone had it to where he had his whole customer service and everything, like that he pretended to be Google, everything, and got the customer to give over all the authentication keys to his account, basically, and Malone was able to get that Bitcoin and pull it over to him and his team. I just want to say it was genius, not to promote crime or anything like that, but he fucked the city up. Is he really the modern day Peter Pan? Is he the scam king of all time? We heard a hush puppy, you know, Bernie Madoff, things like that, but is Malone Lamb, 20-year-old from Singapore, who has a crazy watch collection, crazy car collection, is he the king scammer? I don't know. I might tap my hat off to him for being, yes, at 20 years old. He fucked the city up. He fucked up Miami, fucked up Cali, had multiple foreign car collections, spent like $1.3 million in the club. Dude went out every night, put $1 million in the club, fucked the club up every night. Like, no, we're partying tomorrow too, and then tomorrow too, and then tomorrow too. And then after that, they shot to LA and fucked up LA. Went, got the crazy crib, Hollywood Hills, and spent $200K, $500K every single day. I tip my hat off to him. I'm excited because it should give a lot of people motivation. Not in a legal way, but you got a 20-year-old kid from Singapore who came and dreamed big. Was it the right dream? No. But he dreamed big and accomplished stuff that most of us won't see or do. Yeah, life cut short because he's behind bars, but man, he got away with around $250 million. Damn near, per se. Now, do the math. Do you think, let me know on Bigo, let me know, do you think that it's over? Because for that amount of money, you have to know that the doors are going to close on you. But also, you think he ain't got nothing saved in an account? You think he don't got another 25 just somewhere that's not in his name, not registered to him or whatever, and that's just another 25 $250,000 for him soon as he get out ready to go? He's only 20 and his white collar, so it's not like he's going to be under the jail for life or whatever. So I think that's the first thing. If he was this smart, the second level of smartness means once I got that transaction done, I'm going to take that. I'm not giving no one crime tips or anything, but I'm going to take that money, and then I'm going to all put it in the account, untraceable to nobody. Maybe somebody in my family who has nothing to do with nothing. And just that worst case scenario, like Malone is going through now. If you get locked up, you're going to see the light of day. You come out, access that account, you back on or whatever. You just got to trade your time now of your life. But other than that, I don't know. He was a complete inspiration. Those of you that are sitting up here going to work every day, there's nothing wrong with that. Those of you that doing whatever it is you got to do every day, that are parents, that are not parents, whatever it is that you're staying safe, you should do that. but also have bigger aspirations. There's no reason why a 20-year-old can come and touch $250 million within less than 90 days. Even if you're doing something legal, you should just dream bigger. If you do hair, dream to be the own the hair shop. If you cut shape ups, dream to have your own barbershop. If you love fashion, dream to have your own boutique shop. If you are Uber, dream to have your own car rental agency. You know what I'm saying? Dream bigger. Pull money bigger. Everything is corrupt. A lot of the governments and all the stuff that you're seeing that we're sending money to Ukraine and whatever. I'm not getting into politics, but everybody's cutting corners. Everybody's cutting corners. Everybody's cutting corners, and everything is fucked up. So at the end of the day, if you're not reaching, not to say again, this is not a PSA to go out and commit crime or do fraud or anything like that. But at the end of the day, dream higher, dream bigger. You know, Malone came in and blessed all his peoples. Now, yeah, is downside to it. Yeah, he fucked off a lot of money to do what every kid wants to do or what every young man wants to do. Ball out and get every bad bitch that is possible. They said he was buying Birkins for girls in the club that he didn't even know. They said he bought this one girl the pink Urus, and she still said she had a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, girls, you know, it's just funny. When you get money, you think you could just, like, get every single girl. There's still going to be girls out there that's going to be like, no, I'm in love. Not everybody's going to trade that situation for something monetizable, materialistic, but, bro, he fucked up the city, fucked up Miami, fucked up Cali in a bigger way that nobody's ever did it. You know, dropped $1.3 million in the club and then partied every night. Insane watch collection, insane fucking jewelry collection, insane car collection, fucking mansions here and there. He lived every person's dream within 90 days. And some of y'all will never reach that. You know, I'm well over 20 million, but at the end of the day, 200 million, 300 million, 400 million, all the way, you have to reach higher. If you're going to work every day, just clocking in and clocking out, getting high or going to the gym and not work, even if you go to the gym, be a personal trainer, get your own gym. Everything this year, the end of the year, the message is just dream bigger. Even if you fail, at least you'll be in the realm of what you want, but don't just stay stagnant. A lot of people stay stagnant. A lot of people stay stagnant because they're comfortable. They're comfortable with just rolling out of the bed and getting that regular paycheck and coming home, having those fake 2 days of rest, your weekend, and then back to work on Monday, and then next thing you know, you blink and years go by, and then you never get the things you want. You never get the designer you want. You never get the Versace you want. You never get the Rollies and the ice that you want to wear, because at the end of the day, you stayed stuck into that fucking same old complacent mentality, and you can't live like that. You can't live complacent. So again, this is not a PSA to go out and commit crime or do anything, but take a notch out of Malone's book. He dreamed big. That's just the moral of the story. Dream big. I'm giving him Scam King because at the end of the day, yeah, it was short-lived, but he outballed every type of scammer that there was. You know what I'm saying? Hush Puppy never spent 1.3 million in a club. You know what I'm saying? So, and he did it. The only thing that I really think that is not over, because if he's this smart, as soon as that transaction would have went through, I would have had money in another account that's undisclosed, untraceable to me, that I have access to or someone in my family have access to. Just so in case something hits the fan or something like that, at least you can motherfucking come out of jail. He's only 20 and still get to that bag. So I honestly think, unless they slam him with the, yo, you got to pay some of that shit back. Now that's a little catch. But free Malone. Again, take his story for positive inspiration only. An immigrant, 20 years old, came when within 90 days had $250 million and fucked up the city, fucked up Miami, he fucked up Cali. I mean, What do you expect? If you're working a 9 to 5 every day, don't commit crime. But if you're just going to be complacent, you ain't going to never achieve your dreams. Okay? Shout outs to Malone. AP collection, stupid. His Rolly collection, stupid. Motherfucking, we ain't even going to talk about fashion, and we ain't even going to talk about the cars. The cars that he left, then he looked out for his peoples. That's another thing too, and it's crazy. It's a disconnect. Us as black people, he got on and looked out for his peoples. Like when the feds raided, they didn't only take him, they took the other dude, they took more dudes, they taking girls out. You pull up to the front, you seen a whole bunch of trucks, cars, you see his mans in them in trucks, you see them all, the VIP pictures, they all got watch pictures, 4 arms in there. Like, you gotta take a page out of, he got it. He was like a modern day Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's the downside that a lot of people are hating. Oh, he did all that just to impress girls and to holler at girls. Or so what? He took a chance. Whatever it is he did with what he took a risk for is his business. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. He wanted to be the man. Everybody wanted to be the man just cause, B. He wanted to be the man just cause, and he lived that life. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. If he had enough money and he was going in a club and VIP, handing out Birkins, handing out fucking Urises to his crushes and shit like that, that shit is fly shit. Whether he got the girl or not, it cost him nothing. It cost him nothing. Like, you guys understand that. It's not that he went and got rich and spent everything on girls. It cost him nothing. It was a free. So if anything, it's a hack. So I don't know. We got the good cheers in the cup. Shouts to Amazon Music. We're the top featured podcast again. This is episode 15. This is the Scam King episode. We live on Bigo. Chime in. Let me know what you think, man. Shout outs to Malone, man. Free Malone Lamb. Free Malone Lamb, man. His movie gonna be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't get the rights to it, I know someone from Universal, Sony, 50. Somebody need to get the rights to it, because his shit gonna be stupid. It was short-lived, but it was stupid. And again, the moral of the story is reach. That's all you gotta do is reach. Set up some form of reach, whatever it is. If you fucking delivering papers, come up with your own delivering paper company. If you selling soaps, come up with your own soap company. But end the year off of doing something bigger than what you were doing this year. Okay? Chocolate Trice. Shout out to the Bigo peoples. If you on, let me know what you think. Chime in. We talking about Malone Lamb. This is the 5-Star Podcast. I'm your host, CEO Josh, aka Bust Down Josh, aka Louis V Josh, aka Versace God. They said it. So Malone went by Anne Hathaway or something, Annie Hath, and his boy went by Versace God. So you know we had to throw the Versace on. You know we got the pillows in the back, we got the plates. You know we got our collectibles, vintage, everything. So again, shout outs to Malone Lamb for being our modern day Robin Hood and motherfucking teaching us the way to reach. You know what I'm saying? Not to do crime. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not condoning crime. Do not go ahead and do any crime. But just, if you're going to draw up a play, draw up a big play. Like, just reach. You know, reach higher. If you're just doing the same shit, you're never going to attain nothing. Okay? I'm your host, CEO Josh. We're going to go to another commercial break. You know, I'm rocking with the 5-Star Podcast. I'm Mr. Bust Down. And we'll be back.
What up? It's your boy, CEO Josh, the host of the 5-Star Podcast, presented by Wildest Dreams ENT, powered by Amazon Music. Do you have a business? Do you have a brand? Do you have a talent? Are you looking to increase visibility? Are you looking to go viral? If so, get your brand featured on the 5-Star Podcast. Visit www.wildestdreamsent.net. Click the packages. We have bronze, we have silver, we have gold, and we have platinum packages that fit all advertising budgets to fit your needs. Give us an email, info@wildestdreamsent.net, or send us a text message or a phone call at 949-337-8174. Remember, serious inquiries only. If you're looking to gain notoriety, looking to go viral, do it with Wildest Dreams ENT.
What up? What up? We back. Listen, 5-Star Podcast, episode 15. We're discussing Malone Lamb, free Malone Lamb, the crypto scammer. Do we give him the Scam King title? I think I would. Scam King, $250 million. I don't, never again. If someone else did something bigger, let me know. I mean, he is our modern day Robin Hood, Also, we covered all the topic and before, which was a no for the ladies, but I said, is sending text messages that are flirty if you're in a relationship considered cheating? Even if you never seen a person, you never went on a date, you never hugged, you never kissed, you never did anything. Is that considered cheating? Let me know. Chime in. Remember, follow us on YouTube, Wildest Dreams ENT. Follow us on the Instagram, Wildest_Dreams ENT, CEO Josh24. But yeah, this episode is dedicated to Malone Lamb, Scam King episode. Again, and those of you that know, like if you ain't playing, you gotta be playing in this day and age. You gotta be a legend. I think what he did was legendary. I think it's gonna cause for a lot of security that's going to be heightened when it comes to cryptocurrency and things like that. I think they're going to clamp down a lot on those things because they said what he did was kind of a big deal, but I'm just worried about the win, according from August to whenever they just locked him up for about 90 days, he won. He fucked up the city, got every sparkler, got every bottle, got every designer, got every fucking Birkin, got every watch, got every sort of outside food, 5-star, everything. And you know what? This is the 5-Star Podcast. So that's why this episode is dedicated to Malone Lamb, free Malone Lamb, 5-Star Podcast. Watch collection, stupid, motherfucking. He had the AP with the rainbow face skeleton. Oh my God. Like his watch collection was amazing. Again, all the haters are going to go around, yo, he took $250 million just to flex for girls or what of that, but you would do it too. You would do it too. Yeah, he went and got Birkins and stuff like that. And I'm not saying I would do that, expressing in that way, but it cost him nothing. If you can fuck up in the videos in the club, when you see the money falling, when he spent $1.3 million, every girl in there is like, who the hell is Malone? While his team running around with Birkins and fucking big watches and fucking shutting down the city. First of all, you got to give the great credit. Most of you adults can't even complete that many transactions. Meaning, like, he had the Lambo, the Urus, the Ferrari, the Bugatti. Like, most of you don't even have the patience to do the application and do that for 5 to 10 times within a 3 to 4 hour aspect to get your garage full with just 8 to 10 cars that are foreign. You know the transactions that it take, that you got to fill out all the information, put in the mail in, put in the credit, put in all that. Then you got to go ahead and get it delivered, pick it up, grab the key. That's a lot of transactions. So you mean to tell me, honestly, Malone never slept. And I wouldn't sleep neither. You know what I'm saying? Because you on the clock. Making that money, you pull $250 million, you might as well don't sleep. He should just be getting the best sleep now. Hopefully he got some money saved up, put away, because so he can have a proper defense team and some money saved up to where he can have something where he doesn't come. If he has those two things, then he should be comfortable. And he's only 20. So it's not like they're going to bury him. It's not like he's going to come home and be 80, 75, 60. He come home, be 30, 35, 40, and still ball and still have a future set up. So at the end of the day, again, play your cards right, take a chance and reach. This is the 5-Star Podcast. Malone Lamb is 5-star in eyes. Everything 5-star, sparklers, fucking watches, fucking homes, fucking traveling, Miami, California, back to California, back to Miami. At the end of the day, ate out, and he took care of his team, and he put his teams on. And you know the biggest thing you noticed too? Pulled out $250 million and didn't even have a chain on. That's crazy. They didn't go and buy chains. They went and got the proper, nice jewelry and cars and went and flexed. They didn't went and go get big chains, big fake ass diamond chains that you niggas be wearing and all this other shit. They went and got the authentic stuff. Okay? Authentic. When you see them, just the Louis V or the Versace in the club and the icy wrist. That's all you need. Icy ears, icy wrist. That's all you need. Everything else is just questionable. So make sure you have your diamonds and moissanite testers out. We do nothing but blood diamonds. Nothing but authentic quality blood diamonds. VVS. Either way, this is the 5-Star Podcast. I wanted to definitely give a shout out to Amazon Music again. Thank you for having us placed as the top featured podcast. Also, all the subscribers on YouTube, we should be at around 29, 30,000. Every time I drop an episode and I say the amount of subscribers we had is always higher. So I want to say keep that energy. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Instagram CEO Josh24, wildestdreamsent.net. Make sure you buy the merch. Also, www.Amazon Music. Make sure you stream and download the app. This is the 5-Star Podcast, episode 15. And we out.
Right. Yeah. Right. $100,000 my jeans, and they hating on me, and they call me DG. F5V.